In this constantly evolving era, every scientific discovery challenges the laws of nature. A medical revolution is quietly rising. It may redefine our understanding. Think about it. Water can not only hydrate, but also remember. Think about it. Technology is not only advancing, but can also overcome the barriers of time and space. Have you heard of the mysterious information therapy? How does it combine ancient wisdom with modern technology? First, let's understand the concept of information energy. Most people know that nature consists of matter and energy, but few discuss information. Yet information is one of the three essential elements that keep nature alive. The mysterious, infinite universe never stops operating. Science is very complex, but simply put, it's the cyclical movement and change of matter, energy, and information. Even the human body also consists of matter, energy, and information. Compared to the three treasures of traditional Chinese medicine, essence, energy, and spirit, matter, energy, and information can influence and transform each other, like an endless cycle that keeps everything alive. Information therapy is a method that uses effective information to treat diseases. Its methods can be physical, chemical, biological, environmental, etc. Typical information therapies like the meridian theory in traditional Chinese medicine, targeting acupuncture points with acupuncture, moxibustion, magnetic patches, cold and hot stimulation, electrical stimulation or laser stimulation, etc., can treat the same disease. No matter what kind of stimulation, as long as it carries enough useful information, it can have a therapeutic effect, and it's irrelevant to the type of signal carried by the information carrier. The mechanism of information therapy is through moderate benign stimulation, inputting useful information into the body, increasing the body's negative entropy, enhancing the orderliness of the body, making the abnormal phenomena or disease state of the living body tend to normalize. From the perspective of information therapy, hearing, vision, touch, and other sensory perceptions can input information. Therefore, beautiful music, artworks, environments, interpersonal relationships can all have a therapeutic effect. In addition, instruments can be developed to mimic and send therapeutic information. There are now various information therapy instruments that mimic acupuncture, massage, qigong, etc. In 1790, German Dr. Samuel Hanemann discovered homeopathy. German Dr. Samuel Hanemann studied cinchona in 1790. Found that the drug used to treat malaria would produce symptoms similar to malaria. He deeply studied the phenomenon of medicine is poison, believed that the drug needed to be diluted significantly. After 20 years of research, he published Homeopathy in 1810, explaining the likes cure likes principle that lets the body produce symptoms similar to the disease. This principle believes that drugs must be diluted. When the drug is diluted to theoretically no efficacy, the efficacy sometimes becomes stronger, forming information water. This phenomenon is the biggest mystery of homeopathy and is the reason for being rejected by orthodox medicine. Hanemann also discovered that the therapeutic effect of information water could be enhanced after shaking it in a specific direction. Modern science, examination of homeopathy. In 1988, French immunologist Dr. Benveniste published a short article on homeopathy in Nature magazine, proposing that water has memory. He found that highly diluted antibodies could still break down alkaline cells. However, this article caused controversy in the scientific community. Some scientists could not repeat his experiment. Although the investigation team pointed out the experimental weaknesses, they could not prove fraud. Benveniste continued to study the principles of homeopathy, believed that the information remembered in water might be electromagnetic information. After his death, the 2008 Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine winner Luc Montagnier took over the research, but also received criticism. Information has two types. One is stuck at the real virtual interface with a short free path. One acts more freely in the void. Homeopathy is considered to be the forward-looking technology of information medicine. The key step in making information water is to dilute the drug, and then shake the water bottle in a specific direction. This process allows drug molecules to spin through the time-space interface, enter imaginary time and space, and remain unchanged for decades. Shaken information water molecules can act freely in the void without material interference. Unshaken information water molecules are stuck at the time-space interface, affected by matter, with a shorter free path. Homeopathy and traditional Chinese medicine, Huangdi Neijing, both use information technology. But because it goes beyond the materialistic medical perspective, it is often questioned. However, the potential of information medicine is gradually emerging. For example, Nan's desensitization therapy uses information water to treat allergies, with remarkable results. The application of information technology in the health field will gradually be recognized by the world.